It's time for the match game. Hollywood Squares, our Wiz from Another World, Richard J. Porter, Nedra Rose, Robert Gunner, Gordon Jump, Fannie Flagg, and the stars of the match game, Hollywood Squares, are Gene Rayburn and John Bowman.
Thank you. Welcome. Shall we?
Hello there.
Hey, Gordon. Hey, Gordon.
Oh, Gene.
Gonna get a lot of action today, Gordon.
Oh, good, good.
Promise?
This is where the
Promise?
action is, huh?
That's right. The action is right here. Are all of you ready to have a go at it?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a wonderful time, right?
Yes.
Good. Well, tell you what we'd like to do. We'd like to bring in our two contestants right now. Would you wheel that big thing in there? We got this mechanical device called a stage hand that pushes it. Terrific. You guys are so strong. Thank you. All right, Crystal Lincoln and Pat Roan, welcome to both of you. Let's get acquainted. Crystal, please tell us about you.
Well, I have two children, a son 12, Ty, and a daughter Alexis, 18, who's going to college right now.
I can't believe a woman like you, who's 17 years old herself, has an 18-year-old daughter. It's amazing, Crystal.
Thank you.
Good luck to you here. Now, let's find out about you, Pat.
I'm a kindergarten teacher from Montgomery, Alabama.
And I bet they love you.
I think so.
I love you.
And my hobbies are traveling and reading, and it's just great to be in lovely L.A.
Good for you. All right. Now, here in the match game, the one who's matched most of the stars at the end of the third round will go on to challenge our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Crystal Lincoln, you won the toss. You go first.
A, please.
All right. A it is. Here's what it says. Zelda said, Zelda is speaking. She said, my boyfriend, the surgeon, is a little strange. Sorry, more rehearsal is needed. You don't get the money. He's a little strange. For Valentine's Day, instead of giving me a heart, he gave me a blank. My boyfriend, the surgeon. All right, put it in the slot there. That turns on this light, and I know you're ready.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Here we go.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Zelda said, my boyfriend, the surgeon, is a little strange. For Valentine's Day, instead of giving me a heart, he gave me a blank.
A liver.
A liver?
He's a surgeon.
A surgeon. Well, now, liver's not bad. What would you say? A what? A dagger. He's a surgeon. Instead of a heart, he gave a liver. That's very logical.
Not a dagger.
Don't boo unless you really know what you're doing. Hello,
Stupid
Gordon.
are you?
Hi, Gene. How are you?
As soon as the rabble
natives
quiet down,
are
we shall
restless.
continue with Gordon.
Okay.
You have to hold it up and say your answer now.
I've got it right here. A little something he can carry home from work.
Liver.
His liver.
Very good, Gordon. First time up to bat, and he scores.
That was a heck of a good answer, Gordon.
Thank you, love.
Liver.
Well, at least I know I'm in the same ball game.
Kidney is good. Kidney is good.
I thought. Oh, come on.
All right, John. Instead of giving me a heart, he gave me a...
Well, okay, as much as I like a clean liver, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, see? So, yeah, see, that's it. They were on the way. They were on the
Okay, John, a booable answer. No, I'm only kidding. Anything from inside is okay here. Fanny?
Lovely answer.
A chopped liver.
Wow. Robert Donner.
I was in the area. I said kidney.
Kidney.
All right, Robert.
And you drew a kidney, too. So
He should be stoned for that. Boy, they turn on you right away, don't they?
They do. They're very good. Very capricious, Gordon. Huh? Very capricious. Yeah, you have to watch them. Harry said, no wonder that new barber only charges a nickel to cut your hair. He uses a blank. Charges a nickel to cut your hair. He uses a blank.
I haven't got one yet, have I?
No, you haven't got one yet.
That's why my light isn't lit.
That's right. And if you don't get one,
And you're going to light my light?
I'm going to light your light.
Oh, well,
Give
what
her
the
one
heck?
shot.
Hey.
No, listen, I got it. Tell me the question again. Maybe I'll
No
tell
wonder that new
myself.
barber only charges a nickel to cut your hair. He uses a blank.
Oh, I don't know.
That.
That's a toughie.
Here we go. No wonder that new barber only charges a nickel to cut your hair. He uses a blank.
A lawnmower.
Well, of course. What was so tough about that? I thought everybody'd say lawnmower.
Oh, sure
You did?
Sure. That's the obvious answer.
Yeah.
I thought the
I just want to
question,
make you feel bad. That's why I'm saying that.
I thought the question was sheer nonsense myself,
It was indeed
Yes.
sheer nonsense.
but I didn't use that.
No, you didn't. What did you use, Gordon?
A razor.
A razor. Too logical. Nidra?
They're not going to be nice to me either. I have a feeling. I said he used a comb. Yeah! Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
It's strictly personality. It's like a
They're in love with you,
presidential election.
Nidra.
I know.
They're in love
I
with
love
you.
them
That's
too.
the whole
That's
idea.
ridiculous.
That's it. All right, Richard.
A lawnmower, huh? Well, I thought this was obvious.
A knife. Yeah, a dull knife that will help.
And if he slips, he touches your throat. It just, you know,
Okay.
Well, your point escapes me because I really thought that there were many good answers to this question.
Lawnmower would be good. Let me see. A lawnmower, hedge clippers, all of that stuff.
Oh,
That
I'm sorry I brought this up now, but I did choose lawnmower.
Lawnmower is very good.
All right.
Annie? Yes.
I wish I had said pickle, but I said axe.
You said axe. That's a good one. Another good one. Very good, Robert.
Well, at least you liked my answer. I said hedge shear.
Well, certainly that's good. Anything impractical like that would be good. 3-1 the score. That's round one. Round two coming up right after this. Here we go with our big contest. This is where someone out there could win $5,000 and an opportunity to appear on an NBC soap opera. Now, the names are chosen at random. They're put into some enormous container and chosen, and this lady lives in Manahawkin, New Jersey, and her name is, his name is Mr. E.R., well, we've had women all the time. This is the first guy we've had. Mr. E.R. Ordakovsky. Now, let's find out if he's on the other end of the line. Hello, E.R.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bayfarn.
Where is, I've lived in the East most of my life. Where is Manahawkin, New Jersey?
Just on the Atlantic Ocean, between Atlantic City. We're 40 miles north of Atlantic City.
Sorry I asked.
Where Atlantic City is?
Listen, it's a lovely place and the beach is clean, isn't it?
Yes.
Now listen, Mr. Ordakovsky. Shall I call you Mr. Ordakovsky?
ER is fine. ER Ordakowski. ER is fine.
ER is fine. Okay, ER.
How's your cold?
My cold is better. Thank you for asking.
The last program I watched, you sound a little hoarse.
Yes, I was a little hoarse.
No, he's a big stud.
Okay, ER. You want to do this or not?
Why not? I've got time.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Let's end the rest of the show and just do this.
ER, you know about this contest, don't you?
Yes.
Now, there's one thing. What's that?
Brief me very well.
Okay. Now, there's one thing you do not know. Just because your name was drawn out of this cavernous container, you get $500. How do you feel about that?
Well, that's,
What'd you say?
I'm sure Uncle Sam will appreciate it.
We won't tell if you won't tell, ER. All right?
I think we just told.
All right. Now, listen, you've been on the line with one of our production assistants, and they told you the names of the stars who are on the show today.
Correct.
And I know it's correct, ER. Okay? All right. Now, it's time for you to play the telephone match, and you begin that by choosing one of the 6 stars who are sitting up here now. Can you visualize them?
Oh, yeah, you only got 6 up there. How about, don't you usually have 9?
Well, that's in the second half of the program, ER.
I thought this was the second half of the program.
No, this is the first half, the match game part. Well, we have 6 up here. All right? Well, we've got Fanny and Robert here, and Richard and Nidra and Gordon. Which one of them do you want?
Well, I'll settle for someone in my category, Fanny Flagg.
Okay. All right. You can talk to him.
Yeah. Hi, hon.
Oh, I guess he can't hear you. It's only on my mic. Fanny wants to say hello.
Well, I'd say hello to her, too.
Okay, now for a shot at the $5,000 and a chance to appear as a soap opera, and I'm sure they could use a character like you on one of the NBC soap operas.
I'm an eligible widower.
An eligible widower. All right. Good luck to you, ER. Here it is. Fanny will write her answer. Don't give me a response until I call for it.
All right.
Here it is. Flip blank. That's F-L-I-P blank. Flip blank. All right, Fanny's written her answer. She's putting it in the slot. And now to collect the money.
Get any help from the stars?
No. No help. You're on your own here. Did you understand the word F-L-I-P? Do you understand?
Oh, flip.
Yeah. I said the 6th letter of the alphabet. F-L-I-P. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
All right, now what do you put in the blank to collect the money? Hello?
Went to Atlantic City.
You want my answer?
Oh, it would be very helpful because it's an hour show and we've used up 20 minutes already. Yeah. What's that?
Wilson.
You've got the money! You're a winner! I watched you write your answer there. Wilson it is. Congratulations to you. All right, E.R. Ordakowski of Manacor, New Jersey. They'll be in touch with you soon. Many thanks. Goodbye, ER.
Right, bye-bye.
Goodbye, ER. Okay. Let's go to round 2 here. Crystal, you're ahead. You have to go first.
I think I'll try A again, please.
A it is. Here we go.
What are we playing now?
Little Lester said, I think the Tooth Fairy must be Italian. Instead of leaving a quarter under my pillow, she left a blank. Italian Tooth Fairy. You don't play, you don't play. Ready, Richard?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Crystal. Little Lester said, I think the Tooth Fairy must be Italian. Instead of leaving a quarter under my pillow, she left a blank.
My grandmother's Italian. She'll kill me if I get this wrong. Spaghetti.
She left a spaghetti? Well, all right. Richard, you're up first here. What do you say?
Okay. It's definitely a food. Clove of garlic.
A clove of garlic.
All right. I got some friends.
All right, John. What do you got?
Mamma mia, pizza!
Okay, Robert.
La Beats.
Another pizza. Okay, Crystal.
Quarters don't have anchovies, of course.
Now, Pat, let's see what this says for you. Lenny said, you know you've had too much to drink when you try and take your blank off over your head. You don't write anyway. Here we go, Pat. Lenny said, you know you've had too much to drink when you try and take your blank off over your head.
Your pants.
Your pants. Logical. Logical answer. Gordon?
Once removed, shorts.
You ever try to do that?
No, I never have.
Yes.
Did you?
No.
Oh.
You must be a non-drinker. Nidra?
Pants.
Pants it is. Okay, one for her. Richard?
Pants.
He's up to 3 now. We got a tie score. Fanny?
Oh, I'm sorry. Socks.
Socks it is. That's a funny answer, though. Hello, Robert.
I've been in this situation, you know.
You don't drink, do you?
No, sir.
Only alcohol, huh?
Pants.
All right. So it's 4-3 now in Pat's favor. The lead has changed. That's the end of round 2. The third and final round right after this. Here we go with the third and final round. Pat, you're ahead. You go first.
B.
B it is for Pat. Here it is. Louis always wins in Las Vegas. And that's because when he sits down at the blackjack table, he brings along a blank. Louis always wins in Las Vegas. Deidre and Richard, you lay out. All right. Ready, Gordon?
Yes, sir.
Here we go, Pat. Louis always wins in Las Vegas. That's because when he sits down at the blackjack table, he brings along a blank.
A rabbit's foot.
A rabbit's foot, the lucky symbol, okay. One possibility. Gordon?
His own cards.
His own cards. One way to do it.
That's another good one.
Fanny?
Yeah, I said he brought along an extra ace.
An extra ace. That would help.
But a blackjack.
A
That's what I
blackjack
said.
would do it.
A blackjack.
Yeah.
That's what I said, John.
I was about to say that.
Oh, sorry.
You do your half, and I'll do my half, okay? All right. Now
Okay,
we
I'm
come
ready.
to Crystal, here's the way it is. You need 1 to tie and 2 to win. All right?
All right.
Brian the Undertaker said, I have to buy my son a sled. This is the 3rd time this winter he's used one of the blanks as a toboggan. Richard and Robert and John, you 3 guys. Here we go. Crystal, Brian the Undertaker said, I have to buy my son a sled. This is the 3rd time this winter he's used one of the blanks as a toboggan. Brian the Undertaker.
Okay. One more time.
Brian the Undertaker said, I have to buy my son a sled. Now, who is speaking?
The Undertaker.
Brian the Undertaker. Very good. So far, you've got that right. This is the 3rd time this winter he's used one of the blanks as a toboggan.
Shovels.
I'd like to congratulate you on your victory. Now, wait. Hold on, everything. Shovels is not likely to come up from Brian the Undertaker. Richard, what have you got for us?
Richard might have it.
Caskets.
Brian the Undertaker.
Yeah, this
Yes.
could be another nail in Crystal's coffins.
Right. You must match Robert to achieve a tie and stay in the game. Robert, what have you got?
Crystal, I'd love to help you, darling. Casket.
3 caskets over here, so that means Pat wins the game. Come on down. Crystal, we're going to send some gifts to you from the match game. Many thanks for being here. Crystal Lincoln, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now we're going to switch over to Hollywood Squares. The rest of the set will come in. 3 more stars will appear here in a moment or so. John and I will trade places. We've got lots more excitement here. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Hitachi's cassette Max Music System, FM, AM stereo receiver with 7.5 watts per channel, belt drive turntable with magnetic cartridge, 2-way high drone cone speaker system, furnished by Hitachi. It's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares, our Wiz from Hotel, Nathan Cook. From Dallas, Ken Kercheval. Miss America 1983, Deborah Sue Maffett. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Squares, John Bowman.
Okay, we're going to be right back with Hollywood Squares. You come back with us.
Now, John Bowman and the Hollywood Squares.
You don't believe this? Well, start believing. Your opponent kind of nailed her own coffin there, and you made your way through the match game onto Hollywood Squares. Also, 3 brand new celebrities. Ken Kercheval, Deborah Sue Maffett, the correct pronunciation, and Nathan Cook. Deborah Sue. Why did we keep her for the second half of the show? Where was she in the first half? She's so lovely. You are Miss America of 1983, as we all know, but also you have another job. Tell us.
I host a couple of shows, one Alive and Well and PM Magazine here in Los Angeles.
Terrific. PM Magazine, one of the most highly rated syndicated shows, I believe. Okay, Pat Roan, ready to play Hollywood Squares?
Ready.
Here we go. And before we start the game, we will reintroduce ourselves to a lady who had a lovely day yesterday. Unfortunately, her wrong name is up there, but it's Katie Charles. Is that right?
That's right.
No help? Okay, Katie Charles, she is our defending champ, $11,525 bucks. And a hand from my memory. There she goes. Usually we have their name out there, but we were left over from yesterday. How'd you do yesterday? How'd you enjoy yourself, my dear?
I loved it. I had a
Remind
good
us a
time.
little bit about yourself in 25 words or less.
I'm from Littleton, Colorado.
Uh-huh.
I was born there and I was raised there, and I moved out to Southern California about 1.5 years ago.
And are you able to use the $11,525?
You bet.
Okay, let's see if you are able to add to that total when we play Hollywood Squares one more time till you hear Time's Up bell. Now, winner goes on to play Super Match for up to $30,000. First game is worth $100, $25 for every square. You get to start, Katie. Pat has gotten very serious. She has put on her glasses. So now you know what you're really up against. Pick a star, Katie Charles.
Nidra, please.
Nidra Voles, the center square. Which is higher, Nidra? Wilt Chamberlain or the Olympic high jump record?
They're both pretty high. I haven't been standing next to either one of them, you know. But I think that probably the high jump record is taller than Wilt Chamberlain. Well, what do I know?
Do you think she knows or not, Katie? She says the Olympic high jump record's higher. Agree or disagree?
I agree.
The Olympic high jump record, it is. Yes, absolutely. 7 feet, 8 3/4 inches for the high jump. Wilt is a mere 7'1". Okay, Pat, your opponent's on the board. You're playing, pick a star.
Ken.
Ken Kercheval from Dallas. You were paying alimony to your ex-wife. Have I struck a sore spot?
No, not anymore.
Not true. No. Okay, come income tax time. Is that money deductible or must you pay taxes on it?
Now let me think. Just give me a second here.
Time's up.
It's been long ago. Must I pay taxes on that money? I don't think I can.
So you're saying it's deductible?
Is it?
Or do you just not think you can?
Huh?
Is it deductible?
Well, yes, I think it's deductible. I think it is deductible.
Okay. Pat Roan, agree or disagree?
I agree.
That money is deductible.
Oh, good.
Okay. You get the square and it's even up. An X and an O. Katie Charles, you are playing X. Make your move.
Fanny, please.
Fanny Flagg. Fanny, your headlights are coated with road film. That's just kind of, general gunk.
I see.
According to the Handbook of Helpful Hints, what can you use to clean them? A heat lamp or leftover tea?
Well, you use leftover tea. No caffeine, but leftover tea, herb tea, rose hip tea.
Does she know what she's talking about, Katie? Agree or disagree?
I agree.
You do. You use, amazingly enough, leftover tea to clean your headlights. Well, could have fooled me, but didn't fool you. You get the square and an X goes up. Pat Roan, your move.
Deborah Sue.
Okay, this is Deborah Sue to block. And if you miss this one, the first game belongs to Katie. The beautiful Deborah Sue Maffitt. Which came first, the birth control pill or the drive-in movie?
The birth control pill.
What do you say, Pat? Agree or disagree to block?
I disagree.
The drive-in movie came first. Very well done. Good play. You get the square and you do block. 1933 for the drive-in movie. Pretty early. The bill not until 1960. Okay, we're going to break for a couple of messages. Come back and complete our $100 game. See you then.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, Hollywood Square Power. Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
Okay, it's 50-50. I guess she gets pretty tough when she puts her glasses on. That was a very good save by Pat Roan. And Katie Charles, it's your move.
Nathan to block, please.
This is for you to block. You missed this one, Pat takes the first game. Nathan Cook from the hit show Hotel.
Yes.
Who has more teeth, Nathan? Your pet sea turtle or Mark Spitz?
Now, you think a sea turtle doesn't have teeth. I know you think that. But actually, sea turtles do have teeth. But not as many as Mark Spitz. I'll say Mark Spitz.
What do you say, Katie, to block? Agree or disagree?
I agree.
Mark Spitz has more teeth. Yes, he does. You get the square. You do block. Nathan was right, except for one thing. Turtles do not have any teeth. Who cares? Okay, Pat Roan, it's your move.
Gene to block.
Right. Shoes on the other foot.
Yes.
2 X's coming down diagonally, and Katie will take the game if you miss this one. Gene Rayburn, can a giraffe roar, or is he the silent type?
I don't believe giraffes make any noise at all, because look at how long their neck is now. Where would the larynx, where would the vocal cords be? I mean, if the vocal cord was as long as his neck, his voice would be lower than Bowser's. Oh, be mom. No, silent.
Silent, yeah. Okay, he says, we're lucky we didn't get a giraffe to call for the telephone match because he can't talk. He's a silent type. What do you say, Pat, to block?
I disagree.
A giraffe can roar. That is the second time you've done it. You get the square, and you do block. Very well done. Gene giving not only a convincing answer, but a pretty convincing Bowser imitation. But he was wrong. You were right. Katie Charles, it's your move.
Gordon to block, please.
Gordon, jump.
Yes.
The policeman in your town drives a motorcycle made of copper. Now, what can be used to clean the copper on the cop's copper chopper? Applesauce, sour lemon, or a rotten egg?
Well, first thing comes to mind would be the rotten egg, but that's not right. That's just a misspent youth. The lemon will do it. The acid in the lemon cleans the brass, copper, whatever.
This is for you to block. He says a sour lemon can be used to clean the copper on the cop's copper chopper. Agree or disagree, Katie?
I'll agree.
Sour lemon it is out of the 3 choices. Very well done. Excellent playing on both sides. You get the square and you do block. Okay, Pat Roan, you are playing O. Pick a star.
Richard to block.
Right. You missed this one. The game belongs to Katie. Richard J. Porter from Another World. Where was veal parmigiana first served? In Rome or in New York City?
Well, I know pizza was served over here, so I'll go with the opposite. I'll say veal parmesan was first served in Rome.
Agree or disagree? Pat to block.
I disagree.
It was first served in Rome. You should have agreed. Your opponent gets the square and wins a very exciting first game. 3 X's in a row. The first game has been won by you, Katie. You have $225, but it's not a arrivederci yet, Pat, because we're going to clear the board and we're going to move right on to the next game. It's worth $200. Pat Roan, pick a star.
Nidra.
Nidra Vols. You've run out of cold cream.
Who cares?
Now, according to help from Heloise, Nidra.
Heloise?
Yeah, Heloise. What can you use instead? Toothpaste or vegetable shortening?
Well, nothing seems to help. But I think cold cream, vegetable shortening, or
toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
Yeah.
I'm going to say vegetable shortening. I'm going to say that.
What are you going to say, Pat? You're going to agree or disagree with vegetable shortening?
I disagree.
Vegetable shortening. No, you should have agreed with Nidra, and your opponent gets that square and is off to a good start in this game. We will see how this game finishes right after these messages. Come back. Okay, $250 for our champ and $75 for the challenger, but if you've been watching our show, you realize that that is not really a very big lead. We're in the middle of a $200 game. Katie, it's your move.
Deborah Sue, please.
Okay, Deborah Sue Maffett. When a watermelon is ripe, what sound will it make when you snap your fingers against it, like this? Does it go Or does it go punk?
Well, I know this one. I know this one.
I hope someone does.
See, I used to have a garden in Cut and Shoot, Texas, and the way we tested our watermelons is it made the thump noise. Not the pink, but the thump, the lower sound.
The lower sound.
Yeah.
I agree.
You do agree? Well, you're right to agree. It does. It makes the punk the low tone. An unripe melon makes a higher sound. Avoid the unripe melon. There's something you can't avoid. She's got 2 X's. Pick a star.
Fanny to block.
Okay, Fanny Flagg. Into action. Who wears a larger size dress, Fanny? Shelley Winters or Dustin Hoffman?
Tough question.
Dustin is a little bitty fella. And, well, I'll stop there. Shelley Winters. I say Shelley Winters.
She says Shelley Winters for the larger size dress. Agree or disagree to block, Pat?
I agree.
Shelley Winters wears a larger size dress. Yes. Dustin, you do get the square. You do block. Dustin is a mere size 14. Shelley's size has been discreetly omitted. Katie, it's your move. You're playing X. Pick a star.
Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn once
Yes,
again.
sir.
Okay. According to the Mother Earth News, I'm sure you have a subscription to this, Gene.
Yes, I read it every day.
How can you keep your candle from making a sticky mess in its holder? Now, before inserting the candle, should you put a little water in the holder, or should you spray the candle with antiperspirant?
Now, you're talking about... This is a candlestick. Ooh, this is hot. Ooh, hot. You guys didn't turn on the blowers today. Anyway, this is the candlestick. That's what you're talking about, right?
I'm talking about the candle. Yes, inserting the candle in the candle holder.
Yeah.
Right.
Most people don't know it. This is called a candlestick.
Yeah.
This part here.
Yeah. There's no one named Jack on the panel, fortunately.
Right. Now, let's see. The choice is water or...
You got to put water in that holder, or the candlestick, or you could spray the candle with antiperspirant.
To prevent it from doing this and going limp and...
Yeah, I hope it doesn't do that.
Ugly and all that. Well...
What do you say?
I say the water wouldn't do anything.
Okay.
And most antiperspirants, you know, they stick.
So you should spray the candle with antiperspirant in order to prevent the candle from making a sticky mess. Agree or disagree, Katie?
I'll agree.
You should put a little water in the holder. No, you should have disagreed, and your opponent gets that square. Okay, Pat, you got 2 O's up there. You are playing O. Can you forge from behind? Pick a star.
Robert to win.
Robert Donner for a game win. You're an average pig. Okay. You're out for an afternoon stroll through the woods, Robert. Ahead of you, an average rattlesnake poises to strike. What will probably happen? Will the rattlesnake kill you, or will you kill the rattlesnake?
Now, let me get this straight, pal. I'm just an average pig.
You're an average pig.
Out for a little saunter in the woods.
Right.
I come upon the snake.
Right. Hurry up, because it's a close game, though. Will the snake kill the pig, or will the pig kill the rattlesnake?
The pig will kill the rattlesnake because the rattlesnake only strikes at 5 miles an hour.
That's yesterday's show.
Which we found out yesterday. Okay, agree or disagree, Pat? For the game. He says the pig will kill the rattlesnake.
I disagree.
The pig will kill the rattlesnake. You should have agreed. That could be a pivotal question because an X goes up there and you are blocked. Okay, Katie, you are back in it in this game. Pick a star.
Can to win, please.
Okay, this could win you the game. Are baby sharks born killers, or does a mama shark have to teach them how to kill?
Oh. Let's see. Wow. I wonder if they do that with their baby teeth. They kill with their... do they have to be taught? I think that's instinctual.
Okay, so they're born killers.
Yeah.
For the game, at a pretty big lead. Do you agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
Baby sharks are, in fact, born killers. You are right to agree. You get the square. You did it. You win the game. You got a big lead. Okay, well done. 525 to 125. It's William Morris agents that have to be trained. Okay. This is a $300 game, and it's going to be started by you, Pat. As soon as we clear the X's and O's off the board, Okay, pick a star.
Nidra.
Nidra Voles. If you are like the majority of women surveyed in Glamour magazine in the last year, have you become more concerned with your personal finances or your sexual satisfaction? I misread that a little bit. It's,
I think so.
In the last year, have you been more concerned with your personal finances and your sexual
It's
satisfaction?
a little personal, you know. It's all right. I didn't hear the question. I mean, you said you read it wrong.
Yeah, I did. I misread it a little bit.
I'm ready for you to read it
They're
right.
surveyed in Glamour magazine.
I'm
right?
surveying it.
Now, in the last year, have you become more concerned with your personal finances or your sexual satisfaction, if you're in the majority of women?
Well, I don't know about the majority, but I don't care much about money.
Pat, by the process of elimination, Nidra says that she's become more concerned with her sexual satisfaction. The majority of women agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Personal finances is the correct answer for the majority of women. You are right to disagree. You get the square, and you're off to a good start in this game. But the bell has rung on you. Time is up. $550. Katie Charles, once again, second day in a row, you're our champ. Okay, you probably remember what to do. You just zip yourself right over there. Join the dashing Gene Rayburn, gets empty a shot at the big money. Well done. Okay, Pat Roan, you played very, very well. There was that pivotal moment in the previous game, and it all hinged on that. It could have gone your way. It didn't, but what did go your way is $150. And, of course, thanks for playing Match Game Hollywood Squares, Pat Roan. Good contestant. Okay, Gene Rayburn, take it away.
All right, thank you very much. Congratulations to the champ here. We'll be back with her in our 9 stars for a go of the big money right after this.
And now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Gene Wood. Here we go. Well, this is a familiar spot for you. You've been here before. You know the routine here. You all set for it?
Yes.
You have over $12,000 now. If you go all the way here and win the big 3-0, you could have well over $40,000. Good luck to you. We polled the studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Flat blank. Remember, it's $1,000 for giving us the answer the audience chose most frequently, $500 for the second most popular, $250 for the third, and any 3 of the 9 ding-a-lings are allowed to offer their assistance here. Whom do you call on?
Robert, please.
Flat tire.
There's one.
Gordon, please.
Flat as a pancake.
Flat as a pancake. You got number 2 there. Okay, one more to go.
And Nidra.
Flat-chested.
Had a way to go, Nidra.
How did you think of that?
So you have flat-chested, flat tire, and flat as a pancake. Now you have to choose one of those or think up one of your own.
Flat tires.
Yeah.
Flat tires. All right, we're going to find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin down at the bottom and take a look at the $250 answer. Flat top. That's the name of a haircut and a comic character in the cartoons and all that. The $500 response says, flat-chested Nidra's answer.
I wasn't so tacky, was it?
All right, here's your last chance for flat tires. Slide the big one. Katie, you got the $1,000. Now it's time for the head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. And remember, after you've made your selection, that star will reveal the hidden number. It'll be a 10, a 20, and there's 130. We'll multiply the $1,000 by whatever number is revealed. All right, look them over now and make your pick.
Richard, please.
All right, Richard has a 10, and that means you're playing for $10,000. Okay. Good luck to you. Ready, Richard? You'll write your answer. Hers will be a verbal response. Here it is. Blank, Florida. Blank, Florida. All right. He's made up his mind very quickly. All you have to do to collect the $10,000 is to match him, Katie. What do you say?
Sunny, Florida.
Oh, I don't know whether Sunny Flora is going to do it or not. I hope it does. Richard, show and tell, please.
I came out to sunny California and I thought of Miami.
Miami, Florida. All right. Well, that's not bad. Listen, you have a grand total of $13,075, and you're still the champ. Remember that. You'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back right after this. Now, we all want to find out which of our stars had the big number. All right, would you grab the tabs and give them a yank, please? Ready, set, go.
Pull your tab.
Who had it? Fanny Flagg. That's where the big number was. And Katie has a big number of $13,050, and she'll be back here tomorrow. Gene Rayburn inviting you to join us tomorrow.
John Bauman saying so long for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. See you then.
A member of our studio audience will receive a white sewing machine with 10 built-in utility and stretch stitches on one color-coded dial. Lightweight with built-in handle for easy portability, furnished by White Sewing. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, a Mark Goodson television production.